We are just a week away from the beginning of the season of Lent. The season of Lent is a 40-day period that leads up to Easter. And it is a time when we reflect on why Jesus went to the cross and the grave for us and for our world. We are reminded of our own mortality, our weakness, our sins, and the ways in which we have failed to follow Christ and to show him to the world. It's not a time to beat ourselves up for our failures as if we could feel bad enough or guilty enough and that would somehow make up for things we have not done. It is a time to realize the hope that we have in the God who is near to us and compassionate to us, and the reasons why we need that hope. I wanted to recommend to you a book that I've been benefiting from that I think would make an excellent accompaniment to the season of Lent, especially as a lot of us are stuck inside more than usual and have maybe more time on our hands when we're not able to go out. It's called Lent in Plain Sight, a devotion through 10 objects by Jill J. Duffield. And I'll put the information at the bottom of this video in the description of the video on where you can get the book. But it's an excellent collection of daily meditations on just very ordinary objects like dirt and bread and coins and shoes and towels. Taking these things just for a page or two, and then a couple of questions for reflection and a prayer. And it invites us through verses and stories from the Bible, and then connecting that with the way these objects are in our real lives, to look at unexpected ways in which God's grace is all around us, if we have the eyes to see it in very ordinary objects that we encounter every day. I've found it really helpful and useful, and I think perhaps you would too. So it's called Lent in Plain Sight, a devotion in 10 objects, or through 10 objects, by Jill Duffield. She's a Presbyterian minister, originally in Virginia and then later in North Carolina. And so that is one of my recommendations for you as you think about how you would like to spend the Lent season preparing yourself and your heart and your mind for the good news of Easter.